Module 1, Connecting, Empathetic Listening. Here's our textbook, Mosby's Canadian Textbook for the Support Worker, 4th Canadian edition. Empathetic listening. Empathetic listening means listening in a way that shows you understand the experiences and feelings of others. It builds connection, creates trust, shows compassion, and reduces loneliness. Empathetic listening is important when interacting with clients, and it is also important when interacting with their family members. Empathetic listening. The first step in empathetic listening is to listen actively. Active listening shows that you are sincerely interested in and care about what the person you are talking to. Active listening pays close attention to what clients are saying and how their nonverbal communication. In active listening, you are listening for the ideas, intentions, and feelings that are behind the words. Some strategies for active listening are nonverbal. For instance, face the person you are talking to so that they can see your face. Lean in towards that person rather than leaning back. Don't cross your arms. Make eye contact and provide nonverbal responses that show the client that you are listening. Listen carefully and don't interrupt. Another strategy is to use short verbal sounds and words to show that you're listening. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Really? No way. Culture note. In some Canadian cultures, these verbal sounds show the listener is really listening. If the listener is completely silent, the speaker may think that they are not listening and may add in a lot of "you know" or "a" statements. So here's a hint. If you notice that a person who is talking ends most of their sentences with "you know," you might not be giving that person enough feedback. Try adding in some verbal feedback to show that you are listening. Uh-huh. No. Really? Aw. Yeah. I know, right? No way. However, giving a lot of these nonverbal sounds rapidly can make it sound like you are trying to interrupt. Yeah. In some cultures, a verbal sound like yeah can be confusing. The person who is talking may think you are trying to interrupt or might stop talking. If you notice this happening, you might want to just give that person silent nonverbal feedback, like nods. A second step to empathetic listening is to paraphrase the intentions and emotions behind the words. Paraphrasing is restating a message in your own words. Empathetic paraphrasing shows that you recognize the ideas and feelings and intentions behind the words. It shows the client or family member that you understood their real message, and it leads to further communication. For example, the client says, "I'm feeling so sleepy lately. I can't believe how this medicine has been affecting me. I have absolutely no energy." The paraphrase. "You're exhausted all the time? Aw, that's hard. It sounds like just making it through the day is difficult." A third step is to validate the person's emotions. This shows that you accept and respect the feelings that person is sharing with you. "I understand why you're so upset. I see you are worried about what's going to happen. That's completely normal. You must be disappointed. I know you were so excited about going home." "You're exhausted all the time? Wow, that's so hard. makes perfect sense that you're angry. Of course you're worried. However, avoid saying, I know how you feel. This makes the focus off so that the other person's experience and puts the focus on your own experience. Also, it isn't often that we really know how someone else feels. So just remember that when you're agreeing with someone. And now, fourth, show you care. In many Canadian cultures, we use sorry to show that we are sad on someone's behalf. This kind of sorry is not an apology. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you won't be able to head home today. I'm so sorry. Aw, I'm sorry. However, avoid saying, I feel sorry for you. That sounds pitying, which can give the impression of looking down on that person. Fourth, show you care. An offer of support also shows you care and are taking them seriously. An offer of support also can sound like this. Is there anything I can do? Is there anyone I can call for you? Would you like me to set up a consultation with the pharmacist? Empathetic listening, that is, active listening, paraphrasing intentions and emotions behind the words, validating emotions, and showing you care, can help us build connection, create trust, show compassion, and reduce loneliness with clients and their families, as well as with others that we interact with on a daily basis.